Good morning, hikers, on day 26. Fast approaching the first month mark. Leaving Hot Springs, or actually I just left the hostel. I'm gonna go through Hot Springs right now on my way to the library so I can upload yesterday's video. I just weighed in my backpack right now and it is 18 pounds by itself. With food and water it's 29, but I weighed it myself yesterday at the outfitter and I have lost 7 pounds, so it's actually 22 now. When I have breakfast also in the town before hitting the trail. So this is the beautiful but tiny town of Hot Springs. Left the hostel today almost at 8 o'clock in the morning. Temperature is 54 degrees, nice and cool. I just made a reservation for a hostel 3 days away because from Hot Springs to Irwin, about 70 plus miles, there's very little support. There's only 2 hostels and I think one of them is already closed, and I don't want to be doing the race to the bunk bed. So I'm gonna pace myself. The hostel is 45 miles away. I should be there in 3 days, doing 15 miles a day, and yeah, get a little peace of mind. Today is Tuesday. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Tonight and tomorrow it might actually rain, but we'll take it one step at a time. Almost at the library. Let's start the upload process. You guys know that I quit coffee for this trip, right? But every time I get a chance to treat myself to a cappuccino or a latte, I indulge. I had a 16-ounce cappuccino with a banana nut muffin at this coffee place here. Uploaded the video already, leaving town. So funny when you get to see the AT sign on the ground. What does that remind you of? But the Camino, of course. So yeah, almost 9 o'clock already. It's time to hit the trail. This is different, and of course different is always good. Just walking on flat terrain next to a river, woo, much appreciated, especially today since I had to climb a lot. You know that every time we get into town we descend, and the day we leave town we have to get back up there to the mountains with the most weight on our backpack. I'm carrying about 9 pounds worth of food and water. Nah, no water, just food. So yeah, the good thing is that weight, little by little, day by day, it goes down. But today, I'm definitely gonna feel it. Almost lost the tip again from my trekking pole slash my trident. So I have to always be on the lookout because I cannot afford to lose any part of this trekking pole. By the way, guys, I have new pants. I bought them yesterday, kind of expensive, $100, but I had a hole in the other one. So this one, I'm sure I'm gonna get a few thousand miles on this trip and whatever comes next. So what is the plan for today or for the next 3 days, since I have a hostel already booked, which is a mile 320, somewhere around here. So I can easily split it into a 3 15-mile day. But you know, today I have 30 pounds on my backpack. I had to climb all the way up the ridge as we normally do. So I'm thinking maybe just doing like a 13-mile day today. Tomorrow I can push it to like 17 or whatever, and then 15 on the last one. But you know how it goes. We'll take it one step at a time. And yep, I'll walk until 6 p.m. today, wherever that may be. It's funny seeing all these guys in their 20s pushing 20-mile days. I gotta do 100 miles, man, a week. I mean, I get it, they have to go back to school in September, but they all have knee issues. And this guy over here who's about to turn 42 on the trail, Poseidon, previously known as the Cuban mountain goat, my knees are just fine. Pole pole, as they say in Africa. Last good water source for a while, so I drank about half a liter of water, refilled it. I'm here in good company with this small salamander. I got some of my snacks out of my food bag because I forgot to do that this morning, and I'm putting it right now in my pockets so I could be munching before I have lunch later down the line. It's great when you get spotted by other hikers. Just met No Rush. He's been watching my videos as he walks. Great guy. Just had a few minutes there having a conversation.
I'm No Rush. I'm from Quincy, Massachusetts, and I've been hiking since 2017. First time I ever hiked in my life. I never went hiking or camping ever until 2017, and now it's all I want to do. I love it out here. And remember, Maine isn't going anywhere. Slow down. You're missing all of this. No rush philosophy.
He started hiking in 2017, just around the time when I did my first Camino. He was in a motorcycle accident that really did a number on him. He was even clinically dead at one point. And his trail name is No Rush. I love it. Do you hear that? It's starting to drizzle. I didn't know it was supposed to rain today. Oh man, that's gonna change things up. I don't want to take out the poncho now. Let's just wait a little bit. Maybe it doesn't turn out to be a full out rain and it's just, you know, just this. So a little drizzle turned into, a little bit of a shower, not too bad. I had to put on my poncho, decided to escape from the rain on this fire tower. And up here I have a strong cell phone signal. I wonder why. There's a cell phone tower right behind me. And I'm gonna take advantage that I'm here by myself. Great spot. I got a roof over my head, and I'm just gonna have lunch before continuing on. This was a blue blazer, so away from the AT, not too bad, about 0.1 of a mile, and it was a perfect spot to escape from the rain. It's getting a little bit windy and chilly up here. So what's for lunch, you may be asking? Well, a tortilla with some barbecue flavored tuna, and right now I'm cooking some potatoes because I need something hot to warm me up. Started to rain again, so perfect timing. As soon as I finish eating here, it doesn't matter if it's raining or not, I'm gonna head out and continue on today's stage. This is what happens when the wind picks up. I'm using my poncho as a windbreaker while still having lunch here at the tower. So I think the worst of the storm, let's not even call it a storm because it's just been drizzles here and there and just a little bit windy. Most of it, the worst, is now behind me. I think in a few minutes it will just pass and I can just take off the poncho that I put on when I was by a stream. I was getting some water after cooking. I used about half a liter of water to make those mashed potatoes. And I saw a South Bander, and he recognized me. He was like, "Hey, you're on YouTube, right? What's your name, Ethan?" I'm like, close enough. He says that I'm a breath of fresh air. Luckily for him, he was standing like 6 feet away. So made it to a Spring Mountain shelter at 3 p.m. on the dot. There's another hiker there, mile 285. It was the original plan A, 11 miles. I thought the terrain was gonna be more challenging, and it hasn't. I don't know if it's just that I'm getting my trail legs, or I got to eat yesterday out of town. I don't know what it is, but I feel strong. So I'm gonna push on an extra 9 miles, which I think I can knock off before 7 p.m. So let the second half of the trip begin. Tomorrow it should be a 15-mile day, and the day after that maybe an 11. We'll see. So made it to Allen Gap at 450. We're at mile 289.6. I got 4 miles to go, 2,000 feet to gain. And it's such a shame because there used to be a place nearby that would do shuttles, like a small hotel, but they closed it last year because of COVID, and it hasn't reopened yet. Let the climbing start because I'm about to enter Cherokee National Forest. Man, oh man, what a day. Got here to the campsite, Little Laurel, or is it Jenny? At almost 7 p.m. Rain caught up with me. The shelter is full. At least the tent sites are space inside. I'm staying inside today because tonight is gonna rain. I made myself some dinner. Right now I'm gonna go get some water and call it a day, because what a day. Another 19, is a 19 or 20-mile day. Check out the stats here. Yep. You know, I'm so happy that I'm getting closer and closer to the 20-mile mark, because, you know, I want to get there. So guys, thank you so much, all the trail angels, you know, for your support. Also, if you're seeing these videos in the future, a couple of years ahead, first of all, hello future, what's going on? What's the latest iPhone out there? You can still leave some trail magic down below in the link, because all the money that I collect is either for this expedition or for future pilgrimage and expedition. Tomorrow is going to be a 15-mile day. It's going to rain, and we head out at first light.